Whoa, did you see that enemy ambush? Totally sneaky. How are you planning to outwit them?
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match. Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk!
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 in WrestleMania, The Undertaker. But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania. And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head. To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either count out or disqualification, the streak will be over. This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk for weeks. Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight, probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to...
Finding their way out of this position.
Right on the point of the elbow.
Here we go. DDT. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Absolutely piercing elbow drop there.
Some impressive offense from Punk, but it's always a challenge to have any lasting... Face first. Oh, setting up. It's locked in. The Koji Club. Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. Counter by CM Punk. Do not forget, Punk held the champion.
Boots to the knee, just felling their opponent, and now, oh, a pin attempt out of nowhere.
He forces a break before the count of 2.
Still fighting to keep in this thing.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here, right across the larynx. Oh, what a leg drop.
Undertaker now with the arm wringer. Opponent cannot escape from here. And we are going up top. Walking the tightrope. We are going old school.
Driven through the ground. Punk has shown so much. He's doing it. Going for the pin.
And so this thing is still going. The battle continues.
Wards that off. What a response. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Launched right out of the ring. Look out! Good Lord! Taking flight from ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. He's headed up high. Look out! Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Took the risk, received absolutely zero reward.
And that may have just been the turning point in this match. Up high. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. Oh, man, landing awkwardly. Boom. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. What's he got in store? Undertaker gets reversed. Big time height on that kick. Oh, what an axe handle. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. CM Punk headed to the top, flying through the air, and connects.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Punk now looking to up the ante, and he locks in the Anaconda vice grip. This is
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
avoids the attack. The dead man with the choke applied.
This is getting awfully close to a count out here. The Undertaker just dominating CM Punk like only he can. The absolute intimidation of The Undertaker in effect here.
This is what Punk had to expect. An Undertaker that takes it to a different level at WrestleMania.
Taker bringing forth another unholy attack there. The time has arrived to rest in peace. Tombstone!
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
I think that's it. That must be it. 2.
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line. Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if he taking flight, whoa, look out! You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off. He's looking to take things to the outside now. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. That hurt. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it. The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really believe that this fight is about more than the streak to The Undertaker. He wants to hurt CM Punk.
Got them off their feet here.
CM Punk in on the throat.
He answers right back. Aaron C. Prang armbar. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Some might see that as a weapon, but a manager's just making sure the area is safe for his client. Oh, what an axe handle. Some impressive offense from Punk, but it's always a challenge to have any lasting effect on The Undertaker. Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage. Big pin, shoulders are down. But is it enough? Kicks out on the pinfall attempt. He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him. Snap, suplex.
Leg drop.
We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men. And those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper is out to take CM Punk's soul and sentence him to damnation.
Undertaker gets tossed out of the ring. Here we go. Taking a flight to nowhere.
A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match. Leg drop. Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable. You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend of many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family. Beats the count without a moment to lose. Using the elbow as a weapon. happen. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Punk struggling to keep his head above water here against Taker. Ooh, effective body blow. No signs of either combatant backing down.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Boom. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Being set up in the corner for something.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Metal rope forearm on point.
Somehow he saw Taker coming. Just ejected from the ring. Immediate.
From the sky.
All the way to the outside.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one.
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory.
Face first. Set up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Float over Russian leg sweep. And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to.
Watch out. Whoa, look out.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Sky high. All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter, more intense match with better play to Taker's strengths here. And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Big clothesline.
The shoulders are down. Gets the shoulder up after one. Not yet.
Punk dodges out in time.
Caught with a clothesline.
Boom, what impact.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring.
Bam, suplex.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Dropping the elbow.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
A back suplex right onto the apron. Many a match has turned on that kind of contact with the apron. This could be a key moment in this contest. And he gets delivered back into the ring. And the manager is searching under the ring. He could only be looking for something nefarious down there. vicious and dangerous Punk with full attention on The Undertaker. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
Soaring. Oh, compressing them with a splash.
The dead man facing some danger.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Airborne!
Good Lord, taking flight.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition. Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gone to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly what Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
Yes! This is genius! Punk said he'd break the streak any way he could, and he just did! It doesn't matter it wasn't a 3 count or a tap out. The record...
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena hurricanrana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
This man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM
He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE. Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury,
case. When Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
Imagine what's going through the mind of CM Punk and John Cena, knowing how big this match is.
What is at stake here, ladies and gentlemen, is this. The winner of this match will go on to WrestleMania on April 7th. On Broadway in New Jersey, in New York, to main event WrestleMania, to take on the WWE Champion, The Rock.
Just watching Cena's body language, you can tell.
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
This all started one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011. He walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him. Still room for Cena to turn things around, but he needs to refocus here. So much on the line for the franchise. Oh, what an axe handle.
I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
Shin breaker. This is not how Punk envisioned things starting, already on the back foot, and he needs to right the ship to WrestleMania. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. He failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk, failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam, and he lost many other main event premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the biggest losses in his career. And I can guarantee he is laser focused on proving he's better than CM Punk tonight and The Rock at WrestleMania.
Huge kick connects. Oh, he had that scouted.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated. You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
He's locked up here. Oh, what a lariat.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up, double underhook backbreaker. Getting muscled up for a vertical suplex. Oh, nimbly landing behind and
Into a choke block. Cena ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse, gonna finish things up with a slam. Clothesline.
Cena now set lifting it up for the 5-knuckle shuffle.
The 5-knuckle shuffle!
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
John Cena looking to end this.
Will that close Punk out?
2 count. Cena finally did it.
The winner of this match, John.
The winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
Power from the suplex. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in it.
Trying to find his bearings, but it looks like the end is near.
Counter by CM Punk. Northern Lights. Elbow to the heart.
Devastating elbow strike. By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable, or he's going to be remembered as a man who gambled everything just for his pride.
If Cena can beat Punk here, he will silence all those that doubted him, including that tiny voice in his head. Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's
Double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin here.
it's going to take more than that to keep him down. Too soon.
Oh! Escape just in time. Sent flying with that Rana.
Considering the weight behind that move, I think we're lucky it didn't go much worse for both competitors. DDT plants them. Whoa, what a high kick. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania, had failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk, failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam, and he lost many other main event, premium live event. Face first, set the able to reach the ropes and break the hold.
John Cena avoids impact. Reversals, reverse.
Face first, set up, it's locked in. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Boom. He wriggles out of the danger zone.
Oh boy, here we go. We've seen it once, we've seen it 1,000 times. It always works. Look out. Driven down hard.
Cover.
Shoulders are down.
No, he kicks out.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Whichever man comes out on top, you can be assured they will be a formidable champion. Both have become record-breaking title holders in WWE.
Hard to dispute that, Michael Cole. Cena is the only man in history to earn double-digit WWE World Championship reigns. CM Punk held the WWE Championship for 434 days, the longest title reign in over 25 years.
Either man has a tall task ahead of him. The 8-time WWE Champion, The Rock. All three men deserve their spots on the mountain.
Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match,
tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ!
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Championship.
Argument for being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The Rock is proud to be the People's Champion.
Almost as proud as CM Punk is of being a real champion.
Will you just stop?
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. CM Punk, he's won 3 world championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team. Trying armbar, trying, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Set up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Quick evasion from him there.
Face first. Set up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
The Rock tonight wants to serve CM Punk a big piece of humble pie. And CM Punk is looking to put knees to faces en route to the WWE Championship. Kick gets caught.
Uh-oh, counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
Look, I don't think you can try to humiliate the champion like that and get away with it. And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are especially in his favor in this championship match.
Yeah, no championship advantage whatsoever for The Rock here, and Punk's no doubt looking to capitalize on that fact.
Look at that insult to injury with that one.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yeah, it puts The Rock more into a defensive style, and that's not going to win this match.
Face first. Setting up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. And despite being the champion, Rock.
And a boot to the leg takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt.
Barely down for a... One count.
He completely powered out of that pin attempt.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and beautiful Falcon Arrow.
High rent district for CM Punk.
From the top. Completely missed the mark there.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow. Shoving him into the corner now.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterfly...
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. Just putting their body in danger time and time again. Quick way to respond with a reversal.
Oftentimes, being ringside is just as dangerous as being in the ring. If a manager wants to preemptively protect himself, who are we to judge him?
And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore.
And he's going to use this moment to regroup, to get his mind right before re-entering the...
Action now right. It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Turns that back.
The Rock now looking to give us a technical masterclass. And it's working. There it is, the sharpshooter.
And forcing a tap out. He's trying to push himself up, and that'll cause a break.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Boom! Face first. Heading back into the ring now.
He climbs back into the ring just in time.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
From above.
From the top. And he turned it around.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
From the heavens. What's this? He's going back up again. Stalking from above.
And CM Punk perhaps looking to deliver a GTS knee to the face of The Rock.
CM Punk in full control. There's the lift. Good night, GTS. Are we about to see a title change here? Taking... your opponent's best shot and still somehow finding a
Liftoff. High impact. The Rock hoping to head this attack off at the pass.
and Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE Champion, and...
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunk. CM Punk looking dominant here. Oh my, here we go. GTS, pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
2 count. Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a 3-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends. As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, see you, bye.
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal.
It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting his CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman is flying. Knees up, got the knees up at the last second.
Oh my gosh, going head on into the stairs.
Oh, an axe handle.
Punk avoids the attack.
Shoulder tackle. Brock has lifted the apron and is looking under the ring.
Found a bat under the ring, but what's he got planned next?
Connects with a home run worthy hit. Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
And now Brock is going to bring the fight back inside the ring.
Look in his eyes. He has the bat on his side, and I don't think there's any reasoning with him now.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
The action spilling our way now. Might need to take cover. Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before.
Power slam! Directly into the pin attempt.
And he gets the shoulder up before, too.
Honestly, at this point in the match, that was still something of a quick kick out.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. That accolade has belonged to Brock Lesnar, who has been allied with Paul Heyman since he returned to WWE a year ago.
Indeed, we have...
Watch out!
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
What a counter! Being carried around now. Another powerbomb.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Picked up and being carried around now.
GTS connects.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there.
And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Driven into the barricade.
A dangerous situation here, perhaps like right
With a suplex.
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said than done, Wade. Punk had Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank. He told Heyman he wanted to go it alone. And that night ended with Heyman pushing the ladder over right as Punk was about to grab the briefcase. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Something's in store for him.
Beautiful suplex.
Looking to wrench the arm now, but popped in the mouth.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant, but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Swinging that damn head up, CM Punk. And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
Somehow they still managed to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
Into a German.
And to be in deep waters like this against Brock Lesnar, Punk is going to need a miracle comeback at this point.
Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now. Finds a counter for Lesnar.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip.
Looks like he's coming back in. From the top. Diving double axe handle.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
2 aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight, the determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle, no, a war for the ages. And now escaping the mat, very crafty of him, avoiding the dangers of the ring.
High knee right between the shoulders. And the core taking on some damage.
One step ahead there.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Lesnar with a huge release German suplex.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Game on, Garth. We got ourselves a hockey stick.
Strong counter from Punk.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, what an axe handle. Got him in the corner now.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Lesnar in the mount position, just teeing off on his opponent. Big, heavy.
And now it's Lesnar with a late pin. Fights the shoulder up and 1.
This match has been incredible. And lucky for us, it still continues.
Michael Cole takes shelter. Here comes the storm.
F5!
Punk's got a problem here.
Quick into the cover, this could be it.
Oh my, that was close.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And I'll tell you this, Brock Lesnar does not appreciate that kind of defiance. It's sure to raise his ire. Ooh, using the table to cause some serious damage. I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Cole, this has the possibility to completely unravel here.
Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange. Oh, an exploder suplex.
In no way is this a good situation.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Each counter leaving the...
No. Set up pile driver.
This is just total chaos at this point. No way.
Punk's got the Anaconda Vice in.
Cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission.
Caught.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
I truly cannot remember the last time I saw a match of this caliber.
Truly the highest praise possible. These superstars should be so proud of their efforts here. Countered by CM Punk. And he slides him back to the mat.
Oh, what an axe handle. Lesnar's vulnerable, and Punk knows it.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
Perform on your heavy hitters. The result will be the same. Brock Lesnar will not stay down.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Brock getting out of harm's way.
Punch to the gut.
Took the wind right out of you.
And we see more attacks being directed at the torso.
Really trying to drain as much stamina as possible.
And what a throw that was.
What an absolute barn burner tonight.
I don't think anyone here is still sitting down.
Oh, what an axe handle. Waistlock go behind. Up and over with a German suplex. We're not finished yet. Another one. Oh, come on. Enough is enough. Welcome to Suplex City. Punk absorbing some brutal offense from Brock Lesnar.
Oh, my Lord. We can call that high sticking.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there. And that was more than enough to bust him wide open.
Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective.
He's got to be rocked after taking yet another blow to the head.
Tossed back into the ring.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Oh, shifted that into a DDT.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Taking a look under the ring now. What's Lesnar after?
This is not good. That shovel could do some serious damage. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
That's it. Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar!
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Rotates out against the cover.
I guess he's not done yet. Still wants to leave his mark here. Time will tell if this was a wise decision or not.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman as CM Punk recently, quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world." These two trading one blow after another.
Ooh, looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Oh! He is looking to do some serious harm.
Just emptying everything they've got now. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is...
Oh, looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight.
And consider that the final punctuations...
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could... And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Lesnar's vulnerable, and Punk knows it.
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a go-to sleep. Lesnar could not avoid the big shot.
Two. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand it.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
His career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a...
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business. And CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight, in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut. Oh, man.
Looking like a rugby match with that tackle. Impressive awareness from him.
Over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to... From way up, double axe handle connects.
Got him where he wants him. Up and out on the Falcon Arrow. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. Drew's compromised here.
Bullseye with the Falcon Arrow.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints, and he's paying for it now.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end...
CM Punk walking in the Anaconda Vice Grip.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Here we go. Cover. Kick out before the count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this? propping him up in the corner.
Wicked clothesline.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Way up and down hard. The intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike.
Strong counter from Punk. Hoisted up high here. Ooh, right to the throat. Into the pin.
Is that enough?
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point. Ruthless striking.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Oh, stiff uppercut.
Driven so impactful, it has broken the cell wall.
I don't think anyone expected the wall to give way like that, least of all him.
He's making his way up this hellish structure.
He's as mad as a hatter climbing the cell. Nothing good ever happens on top of the cell. And now he's standing atop the... Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
His situation is only getting more dangerous by the second.
Looking to cause as much violence as possible on top of the cell.
Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken.
Suplex.
No longer concerned with watching their steps on top of the cell, just fully consumed by the need to fight each other anywhere, anytime.
Look at this. This can't be good. The longer this goes on, the more dangerous this becomes.
Yeah, the roof of the cell can only take so much chaos.
He's headed up the cell, climbing the wall.
And hopefully you're not expecting anything akin to safety when you start climbing the cell.
He's made it to the top.
What's his plan now? Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
Taking out the knee.
Catches the kick. Caught into a dragon screw.
Game changer. The roof of the cell is no place for a fight.
These superstars seem to think differently. I'm not worried about the danger. Gets lifted into position.
Go to sleep. Drew is completely out of it.
Caught in a bad spot.
Scooped up for a slam.
Everyone in the arena is holding their breath right now.
One wrong move up there could spell disaster. Kick to the gut. Opponent tied up. Future shock.
Each blow from these superstars is just testing the strength of that cell.
I think it's only a matter of time before it gives way.
Catches the kick. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Isolating the arm.
Showing no concern for safety or common sense. Just going to war on top of the cell that was meant to contain them.
Webbing down, air raid crash.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. The top of the cell is such a dangerous place.
I am frozen in fear for how this is going to play out.
Totally helpless at the moment. Holy hell. A terrifying fall to the mat.
I cannot believe what we just saw. How did he survive that fall?
From the cell all the way down. He's going to be feeling that for a long time.
There's a fine line between motivation and madness. This superstar has crossed over and is waiting on top of the cell. He could get dropped here. Spiked on the crown.
Oh, float over Russian leg sweep. Park never saw that coming. Reversal. And that turns things around. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
He'll make his way to the ring. Good night. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Wow, belly to belly.
His core clearly the offensive focus right now. Punk dodges out in time.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
That might be all Drew needs.
Cover. Oh, kick out.
Oh my God! How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move right. McIntyre perhaps looking for that kill shot. Looking to end this thing with.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
And the cover. Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago. And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
And you notice the blocked armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he would... Face first. Stepped up. Now the Koji clutch locked in.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go anytime. anytime soon.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Executed suplex. And he's able to avoid that offense.
Legs caught. Got him caught. Dragon screw. Ooh, and fights back. Spinning kick to the gut. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost. McIntyre on a number of occasions, that being the World Championship, including WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter.
It looks like the Scottish Warrior.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. My God! Did you hear that chair shot? And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Punk the technician applying the Anaconda vice grip. No way out from him.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
No! Reversed into a decapitating clothesline. Boom! Fired back with that elbow.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Claymore by McIntyre.
That could be Punk's demise.
Makes the cover. Oh, my God.
How on earth?
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find another option to take this match. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Punk now calling for the end here. This could be it for Drew.
CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things.
GTS connects.
Is it enough for Punk?
2. CM Punk survives hell.
Here is your winner,
McIntyre's gotta learn. You don't mess with a man's family. Not his wife, not even his dog.
Right now, Drew McIntyre only has himself to blame for this.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back It was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't gonna let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
Freaking Rollins is motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal. The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in 1,325 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT, and then the Shield would become mercenaries for Punk. And Punk would leave WWE for personal and professional reasons. Talk negatively about WWE, while Rollins carried WWE on his back for a decade. CM Punk would return to WWE 14 months ago to huge fanfare, the support of the fans and many in the back. And that didn't sit well with Seth Rollins. There was no way that Rollins was going to welcome Punk back, and it's led to this tonight. Seth freaking Rollins versus a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether. Oh, what an axe handle. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
Rollins able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Rollins.
If you're Seth Rollins, you've got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's gonna take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole a bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off. It could give him the mental advantage tonight. Northern Lights. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first. And a quick schoolboy out of nowhere.
Countered into a new cover. I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of...
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
Can the visionary hang?
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposite.
And Punk now looking for the pinfall.
What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
CM Punk, a familiar look on his face. Seth Rollins, no idea what's in store for him.
CM Punk now powers up his opponent and connects with a GTS. Seth has got to dig deep now, and he's seemingly determined to inflict even more punishment on his opponent. He might be going too far here. Hopefully, it does not cost him the match.
He's making his way to ringside now.
Getting out of harm's way.
Ouch. Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter. Oh, perfect kick. Drop kick from behind. CM Punk struggling a bit here. Not the welcome return to competing on Raw he had hoped thus far. Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match. Still fighting back. Look at him go. And he comes in under the ropes now.
And finally recognizes the count and gets back into the ring.
Rollins now looking to show his power off. Powerbomb. That patented high-impact offense from the Visionary. Looking to end this thing for good. And there's the stuff.
We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
Follows up, shoulders down. There's two, and he's still in the game.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about now. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Rollins is looking unstoppable.
Rollins refusing to let up on Punk, and Punk is absolutely defenseless right now. Good reflexes from him there.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Placed him in the corner here. Now lifted onto the top turnbuckle.
Looking to show off their aerial skills here.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Oh, God, that looked devastating. Looking to explore things ringside now.
Seth just rubbing it in now. Now looking to turf their opponent to the outside of the ring. Nasty landing there. While inside the ring, we look to be building some momentum. And this could be painful. Incoming! Suicide dive, throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off. Gonna be agonizing for the arm. And now we've got a front row view.
A little more up close and personal than I would like, if I'm being honest. Oof!
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Yeah, Rollins looks possessed, clearly looking to destroy CM Punk.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Lift it up. What's next? Powerbomb! He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out. Making his way to the top here. Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event on the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins, the visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Looking to catch him off guard. And he got a near fall out of it.
Definitely got rocked on that one, but obviously had the wherewithal to kick out.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. And CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance. In WWE, a bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
WrestleMania main event, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, CM Punk in a triple threat match with nothing but pride on the line. Each man came here to win and win at all costs. Cover here. Is it enough?
Stopping the ref's count there. Oh, steel chair not supposed to bend that way.
CM Punk, who burst onto the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy.
Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes. And an avalanche hurricane rana.
That wasn't just a move, that was a statement.
And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer.
Oh, that didn't go as Seth designed. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
Now that's what you call impact. Kick to the body and now dragging their opponent's face across the top rope.
Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him. Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Hey, leave our table out of this.
Roman clearing it off, preparing for something dangerous.
Crushing impact.
Sliding back into the ring.
Piercing shot to the body.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Oh, what a response.
What a suplex.
The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor. Oh, he timed that counter well. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
And he stops the submission.
Breaking it up before it got really Reigns able to get out of the way. CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer.
Here we go. Off the top, diving hammer strike.
A quick roll out of the ring. He's...
Nice scoop roll out for the win. He's able to beat a 2 count.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Backdrop suplex.
Oh, merciless looking blow.
Rollins got surprised there.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
And this could be it.
2. He kicked out.
As long as his heart is still beating and there's still breath in his lungs, Seth Rollins will always keep fighting, even if it kills him.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't pin. Oh, pointed the chair to the kidneys.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former huge.
Crashing into the chair.
Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Clearly lost in the moment. He back. And here we go. Single leg crab. He gets into the ring. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not... Roman! Spear!
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Solid punch.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority. And a big right hand.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
Reigns is getting ready. Going for the neck breaker. Able to break the neck breaker of their own. Lifted and completely helpless here. Oklahoma slam. Sliding into the ring now. And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. It's been coming to Punk from all angles tonight. Reigns with a Superman punch!
Roman Reigns, target acquired, locked in.
Lining up Reigns, opportunities like... Oh my God, that hurt! I mean, at this point in triple threat, you shoulders down, this might do it.
He just broke up the pin in the nick of time.
Roman with effortless power. Carrying up.
Turn it into a flapjack.
Clearly some intent behind these attacks. Roman.
Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Turning it into a pin for the win. There's two.
What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
Here is your winner,
Each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the... best in the world.
Punk has claimed that for him, this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way. The face of Punk has seen better days, I can tell you that.
DDT! CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight. Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the wise man's strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his...
He's going for the pin. Kicks out at just one.
This one is still anyone's game at this point.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Oh, and it's reversed. Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Jumping knee drop.
So precise.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. He's ready to put that chair to use.
The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal.
And now here's the cover. Pin attempt broken.
Control. Oh my, what is this? Oh, buckle bomb!
Taking a shot from the stairs right to the head.
Seth turns that away. Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
Beautiful. Ooh. Can he do it? And he easily stops the ref's count.
And still managing to kick out at only one.
Trying to impale them with that chair shot delivered. And he retaliates. And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession could... Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner. Oh, it's a recipe for cracked ribs.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Roman just mocking his opponent now.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk. And both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business. And he...
charging himself up and going in for the kill with that.
The stop!
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
He breaks up the pin attempt.
One down.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins is never...
Roman with his opponent down. We know what he's aiming for here. Bringing out the kendo stick, and you know it's on now. Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
Hammered down with a reverse DDT. Cover, cover, this could be it. No, stops the count at 2.
This is just fighting on pure instinct right now. A little cockiness here from Punk. Man, that is going to leave some serious welts.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority.
Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Yeah, Roman clearly staggered by...
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in the Anaconda Vice.
Can the visionary hang on? Things are beginning to fade to black for Rollins. Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Quick escape from danger there.
This is a situation you want to avoid. Oh, man, what a gutbuster. And Punk finding himself on the wrong side of another exchange. Been coming to Punk from all angles tonight. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now? Headed back into the ring.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Wind him up.
Into a big right.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this. Uh-oh, Roman's shoulders are down. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
Somehow he's managed to get that shoulder up in the nick of time.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Stop.
Seth could end it there. this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
And Punk now looking for the pinfall.
I did not see this coming. He's abandoned that pin attempt completely.
Oh, shoulder to the gut.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Powerbomb.
And straight into the pin attempt.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Calculating the next move here. What a sit-out powerbomb. Punk knows.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Stopping the pin there.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Nails the GTS.
Gonna keep Rollins down. Cover. We have a cover.
2 count. No way. No way.
Seth Freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. And he re-enters into the ring.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
Oh, directly onto the chest.
Neck breaker. Oh, man.
Anyway.
Put everything behind that kick.
Rollins out of the ring once more. Got him where he wants. Suplex. Able to go behind, though.
Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack.
Struck with a cuff.
No count out as he takes. What a display of strength here. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now. Oh, what a club.
The wear and tear on Punk must be turning his insides out at this point.
Not looking good. In this position. Down in a gutbuster. Jaw-shattering boot.
Big punch finds its mark.
Calculating the next move here.
Connected fully with that one.
Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement. Hammerlock. Implanted by the deep.
Stops the kick. Got him caught. Dragon scream changer.
Armringer applied.
Punch to the face.
Roman spear. Roman might have him.
Rollins struggling. Rollins in deep, deep trouble. Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT. CM Punk looking to end things here. Down with a GTS.
Seth's eyes look glazed over.
Oh, into the pin attempt.
2. Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure Indiana Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious in the showcase of the Immortals.
Now I'm thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many episodes, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE